Welcome to the Royal Albert Hall for what is quite simply the biggest night of the year on the film calendar. I'm Alex Zane and I'm going to be your host as we take a look back across the last 50 years of James Bond's adventures before coming right up to date with his latest and possibly greatest ever. This isn't just about cinema, this is a historic night for a great British icon.
Country.
England.
Gun.
Shot.
Agent.
Provocateur.
Murder.
Employment.
Skyfall. Skyfall.
Done.
Over the next half hour, I'll have all the action from both the movie and the red carpet as fans prepare for Daniel Craig's third outing as cinema's greatest secret agent. So, let's get to it. This is Bond. This is Skyfall.
Be careful what you wish for, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
That's right. My mission today is to bring you all the action from right here at the Royal World Premiere of Skyfall. Very shortly, the stars of the film, along with some very special guests, will be making their way up the red carpet to meet fans and have a chat with me about all things 007. That is coming up later. But first, let's take a closer look at the movie.
3 months ago, you lost the drive containing the identity of every agent embedded in terrorist organizations across the globe.
We have to open this movie in the biggest, best way we can. There's a huge pre-title sequence at the beginning which set in Turkey, involving me jumping around and, doing the kind of normal stuff.
The bad guys have stolen a disc with the names of all the undercover agents.
There isn't much road left.
Both Bond and I are on the mission to get that disc back.
I may have a shot. It's not clean. Repeat, I do not have a clean shot. There's a tunnel ahead. I'm gonna lose them.
He's having a fight on top of a train,
Can you get into a better position? Negative, there's no time.
so she has to say
Take the shot.
and try and shoot the villain.
I can't, I may hit Bond.
It's my first time on a mission with Bond, so Eve is kind of showing off all her skills until it kind of goes a little bit wrong.
Take the bloody shot.
I don't think it gives too much away. I get shot off a train, and that's how the movie begins.
He's on a mission that goes horribly wrong, and he's considered dead. He returns, and he finds the whole world entirely changed.
007, reporting for duty.
Where the hell have you been?
Enjoying death.
He is sent out to single-handedly find the person who's trying to destroy MI6, and the story goes from there, really.
You don't really know, you can feel this attraction, but at the same time, you don't really know if they are going to kiss passionately or kill each other.
How much do you know about fear?
All there is.
Not like this. Not like him.
I really wanted a great villain. I had my eye kind of on the Blofelds and the Dr. No's and the Goldfingers and the Rosa Klebs of yesteryear. And there's a sort of theatrical flamboyance to those villains, and I wanted a little bit of that.
The first encounter with Bond, it's a moment where Silva trying to put Bond in a very uncomfortable situation. In many ways. I mean, in many ways. That's the whole goal of Silva.
She sent you after me knowing you're not ready, knowing you would likely die. Mommy was very bad.
What makes his character particularly interesting is that he has a legitimate grudge. Of course, the way he decides to seek vengeance is way out of proportion.
They're kind of equals, and I think that was always the idea, is to sort of put someone up against Bond who was who you feel could beat him.
They're both very unique characters, rather similar in some Well, quite ruthless, both of them.
The two of them facing off, it's fireworks.
Everybody needs a hobby.
So what's yours?
Resurrection. Javier Bardem's instilled in this character something very special, something quite creepy and weird, and you know, all of those things. But what Javier's done brilliantly, I think he's always remembered he's playing a Bond villain, and I think he stands up there with some of the best.
I won't miss next time, Mr. Silver.
Not bad. Not bad, James, for a physical wreck.
Why, thank you.
You caught me. Now, here's your prize. The latest thing from my local toy store. It's called Radio. Woo!
I do hope that wasn't for me.
No, but that is.
I'm just very proud to be kind of doing the film this year, particularly because it's 50 years. So, and I think we've done a pretty good movie.
To belong to the one that celebrates 50 years, it's a great honor. I mean, it's a fantastic honor.
It was exactly 50 years ago that London played host to the premiere of the very first Bond movie. The year was 1962. The film was Dr. No, and the impact of that movie and the 22 that followed is almost impossible to measure. That's not going to stop us giving it a go, though. 6 007s, dozens of vodka martinis, scores of beautiful women, hundreds of bad guys, thousands of explosions, and millions of fans all over the world. Over half a century and 23 films, there's always been one name fans can rely on.
Mr.
Bond.
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 Bond. James Bond.
To celebrate the 50th anniversary of cinema's greatest secret agent, we asked the people behind Skyfall, as well as a few celebrity fans, to tell us what makes 007 so special.
The first movie I saw at the cinema was Live and Let Die with Roger Moore, and that'll always sort of hold a very special place in my heart.
What the?
The fight on the train at the end with the guy with the arm, and that I will always remember that. But there are so many great moments.
I think Goldfinger in itself is a very iconic movie in many ways.
It's a great scene between two great actors.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
Choose your next witticism carefully, Mr. Bond. It may be your last.
Bond's in jeopardy, and he looks like he doesn't have any way out. Of course, he just says the right word at the right time.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
I loved the beginning of GoldenEye and jumping off the dam. I remember my husband absolutely coming out of the seat. I thought that was simply wonderful.
Thunderball's my favourite because the underwater fight sequence is brilliant, the music's brilliant, the setting's exotic. It's quite slick. It just holds up.
Well, there's the obvious one, I think, which is the moment the parachute opens and the beginning of Spy Love Myth.
I think that's regarded as the greatest stunt in the Bond series.
It was just a brilliant idea, you know. So that Union Jack parachute would be my number one.
It's got everything to get everybody out of their seats and cheering, which is apparently what they did at the premiere.
It's certainly up there with the old
I don't know.
time.
I would say Daniel coming out of the sea would be a favorite one of mine. And I'm sure that will get a few votes.
I appreciated Pierce Brosnan, I appreciated Sean Connery and more, all of them, but I really think Daniel Craig is pretty fantastic as Bond.
The best Bond movie is probably Casino Royale.
I'd go for Ava Green as the best Bond girl ever. She was brilliant, and I have a girl crush on her.
I'm the money.
Every penny of it.
I love that scene because it's the first time where you really feel like he's meeting a woman who's kind of his equal.
So as charming as you are, Mr. Bond, I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed house.
You noticed.
It's a really smart, slick Bond film. But when I go off my hit, it's Moonraker.
Well, from an emotional point of view, the first one I saw, it was Moonraker.
Hang on, James.
The thought had occurred to me.
And I remember Jaws.
My favorite villain is Jaws. He's a villain, right?
At the end of Moonraker, when he's having sex in the space capsule, and he says,
I think he's attempting re-entry, sir.
Well, there you go, just some of Bond's greatest moments. I hope yours was in there somewhere. Right, that is it for part one. But join me after the break when the stars will be arriving for the Royal World premiere of Skyfall. Before I go, however, here is your chance to live like James Bond, if only for a little while. To celebrate the release of Skyfall, we've got together with Coke Zero to give you the chance to win a Bond experience with a trip for four to one of Bond's iconic film locations, Monte Carlo. As part of your mission, you and 3 friends will live the high life as you're transported from the airport across the French Riviera by helicopter. You'll enjoy 2 nights at the 5-star Joël Robuchon Hotel and a luxurious private yacht cruise from Monaco. For your chance to win, visit skymovies.com/bondtrip and tell us the answer to this question. What is the name of Bond's latest movie? Is it A, Fall Sky, B, Skyfall, or C, Sky Falling? To enter, you must be aged 18 or over. Competition closes at 12 noon on the 12th of November 2012. Winner and guests must have valid passports and visas. Flights from London to Nice, travel restrictions apply on some dates, must be taken by the 31st of May 2013. To enter, and for full terms and conditions, go to skymovies.com/bondtrip.
About a man like that.
Welcome back to the Royal Albert Hall, where the biggest night in the movie calendar is about to get underway. Daniel, there are film premieres and there are Bond premieres. How does it feel being at the Royal Albert Hall, part of what a spectacular event this is?
I've never been to a premiere like this in my life. It's incredible.
It's wonderful, isn't it? Now, obviously, everyone here is on tenterhooks. They can't wait to see this film. What can you tell us about what can be expected from an audience by Skyfall?
Well, first off, go and see it. It's an amazing film. Sam's done an amazing job. There's an amazing cast. We've got a good story. And first and foremost, it's a Bond movie.
And for you personally, playing Bond on the 50th anniversary of this film series, what does that mean to you?
I'm just incredibly proud. But, you know, the film is for the audience. It's for these people. So we just try to make the best movie we could for these guys.
Fantastic stuff. Have a wonderful night, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Playing the genius Q, let's make him feel very welcome. It's Ben Whishaw. Ladies and gentlemen, taking the role of Eve, please welcome Naomi Harris. He plays Skyfall's evil villain. It's Javier Bardem. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with none other than Javier Bardem. How are you this evening, sir?
Good evening, how are you? Very happy. I mean, this is pretty amazing.
It is, isn't it? What does it feel for you personally being here at the Royal World premiere at the Royal Albert Hall, a spectacle like this?
It's a pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad for being the body. It's not bad.
Now, everyone wants to know, and I don't want you to give too much away, but tell us a little about what people can expect from Skyfall.
I think those who are major James Bond fans, they can have everything they expect and even more. And those who are not, which I don't think there are many out there, but if there is any, they will find an extraordinary movie in every sense.
Fantastic stuff. Javier, have a great night.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm here now with Naomi Harris. You look absolutely wonderful tonight. What an event. How does it feel being here, being part of this?
Wow, it feels incredible. So exciting. It's brilliant.
And in terms of being part of Skyfall, and you've been there obviously on set, you filmed the action. What can people expect when they sit down in the cinema?
I don't know, because actually I haven't seen the movie, so I'm so excited because this is going to be my first time. I've been waiting for ages now to be able to wait to the premiere and see it with everybody else. I'm very excited.
Fantastic stuff. Have a lovely evening, Naomi.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
I'm here right now with Ben Whishaw. Ben, your debut in a Bond movie, and now you're here at this phenomenal event. How do you feel?
You know, actually, I thought I'd feel much more nervous than I do. But it's lovely. It's very, well, it's just a lot of love in the air. It's very nice. Yeah.
And in terms of taking the role in Bond and being part of Skyfall on this, the 50th anniversary of Bond, talk us through the experience that was for you personally.
Well, I mean, it was totally unexpected. I never dreamed I would be in a Bond film, obviously. So it's funny because I was thinking on the way here that, you know, you get up at 5 in the morning and you do your work and it's fun and joyful and everything else, but this is the time to celebrate everyone's hard work, so it feels wonderful.
Playing the beautiful Bond girl Severine, please welcome the beautiful actress Berenice Marlowe. I am here with the stunning Berenice Marlowe. Good evening. How does it feel being here at the Royal World premiere of Skyfall?
Yeah, this is extremely moving. I'm very happy to be there.
I bet.
Yeah, this is a very unique and magical moment.
And in terms of being part of Skyfall, being part of Bond in general, what was your experience of being an integral part of this huge film series?
Yeah, it's absolutely unforgettable experience. It has been a human experience, first of all, absolutely wonderful with amazing human beings.
And you've thoroughly enjoyed your time on Bond?
Yes, definitely.
Fantastic. Well, I'll let you enjoy your premiere. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, you too. Bye. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here now with Barbara Broccoli, making his way over Michael G. Wilson. Guys, lovely to see you here. Now, no one knows Bond better than you guys, and it's the 50th anniversary, the 23rd film. How does it feel being here at this premiere on the red carpet?
Couldn't be more thrilling. It's wonderful to see so much support with the fans out here, and it's just a great night.
It's a fantastic night, and it's, you know, the reception's so amazing. It just is fantastic.
People are thrilled, and this is a really exciting time for Bond. What can you tell us about what we can expect? Any changes you've made? It's been a long time coming, Skyfall, and everyone's very excited.
Spoil it for the audience. They're just on the outside. Would we give anything away now?
I think it's classic Bond, but with a contemporary feel to it. So hopefully, you know, we wanted to make a film for the 50th for the fans, and we wanted to make it the best Bond ever, and we tried real hard. So I hope the audiences like it as much as we've enjoyed making it.
Fantastic stuff. Well, I'll let you get on with the many signatures.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm now here with the man playing Gareth Mallory in the film. It's Mr. Ray Fiennes. What do you make of this phenomenal reception here this evening?
I've never seen anything like it, except the Harry Potter premiere was bigger.
Now, tell me, this is your debut in a Bond film, working under director Sam Mendes alongside Daniel Craig and the rest of the talented cast. What was it like filming this movie?
Well, I've worked with Sam before. He's a wonderful director. He's very, very smart, and he has a wonderful clarity of vision. I've always admired Daniel as Bond and in many other roles, and of course Judi Dench I've admired for a long time. So I had great scenes with Daniel and with Judi, and the script is great. It's a really original, new take on the Bond world.
And is it exciting for you personally being involved in a Bond movie because they have such a legacy and we're here on the 50th anniversary?
I've been a Bond fan since I was a teenager. I mean, the books and the films, and like many people have followed them and enjoyed each new Bond, each new story. So it was a thrill, and because I love Sam's work and his intelligence and his approach, I was thrilled to be a part of it.
Fantastic. Well, I'll let you have a lovely evening. Good to meet you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it's none other than the man who brought Skyfall to the big screen, director Sam Mendes. How are you this evening, sir?
I'm very excited, very excited. It's an unbelievable number of people. I can't believe it. I'm thrilled.
I was going to say, how does it feel being transported from the set, sitting there in the director's chair, to this, the red carpet at a Royal World premiere?
It's exciting. You know, I mean, what the weirdest thing, though, is that about 2 weeks ago, I was still finishing the movie in a dark room with about 3 other people, you know. And that's the big shock, is coming out of that dark room and then finding people about to see the movie and people responding to it that have seen it, it's been great.
Fantastic stuff. Well, I know there's a lot of people who want to talk to you. Have a wonderful night, Mr. Mendes.
I will. Thank you very much, Alex. See you.
But this evening isn't just about the stars experiencing the red carpet. Tonight, James Bond gets the royal seal of approval, as in attendance are the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall, here to meet the cast and filmmakers before taking their seats for 007's 23rd big screen adventure. Well, that's it from me. All that I have to do is say thank you for joining me on the red carpet, and I'll leave you with this. If this is how they're celebrating Bond's 50th anniversary, well, the next 50 years should be very exciting indeed. I'll see you soon.
This is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment.